Standard metagame challenge. Oop-de-oop. I'm gonna use gems this time because I've got enough coins to do a draft. And here we go. Submit the deck. See how it goes. Ugh. I'm stuck drinking Sprite. No lands? What the fuck? I mean, I guess we keep it. So weird. So weird. Toss back you. Pass turn. We'll hold up resolute reinforcements. Would you like to kill it? Honestly, at this point, I think we just hold up Protect the Negotiators. We flash in the adversary if we can. Next turn we play Evolved Sleeper while still holding up Protect the Negotiators. Sure. No worries there. Play the island, swing 3. He's stuck on land. I don't feel bad though because we had an awful mulligan that we had to take. Alright, end the turn. Hold up Protect. Nope. No hero's downfall for you. We'll pump once. Lay out Adawara. End the turn. Hold up the Emperor. Well, Emperor's coming down.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people. Let your blade do the talking. Show them how we greet our enemies.
Smash, smash, smash. Pump it up. Kill the Thalia. Get him to 4. End the turn. Now we can either draw a card or flash in the Zephyr Sentinel to save one of our dudes. Unfortunately, the 2 dudes we would actually save are not soldiers, so we won't get a counter, but I don't think it'll matter. Yeah, we got him. We got him. White, black, removal Thalia, Celebrity Fencer? Don't really think we need to change anything. Maybe getting a Thalia out of his hand early would be nice. the Dreams of Steel and Oil. Might be tempting to replace like the Zephyr Sentinels, for example. But I don't know, being able to save our guy from the removal seems like it might be more important. We'll just keep it as is. I guess we'll keep this. Toss back the expensive thing. Man, these mulligans have been awful. 23 lands, for reference. I know it's not 24, but the deck barely has anything over 3. So it kind of just makes sense to me. Alright, we'll start with the reinforcements. He's probably just holding up removal for our Cathar. Alright, we'll swing out. We'll pass the turn. If he tries to kill the actual Resolute reinforcements, we can just save it with a Fading Hope and replay it and get another token, which is kind of cool. It's gonna cut down. Yeah, we'll keep that. Resolve. Cool. Play out the reinforcements again. He's got enough removal in that deck, so I don't want to play the Cathar Commando quite yet at this point. Recruitment officer. Sure. Very strange. Put you back. And we'll play out the commando. Swing in. Hold up, protect the negotiators. And the turn. Should be a pretty easy win. Should be a pretty easy win. He wants to cut it down. I'm going to say no. See if he's got another one. Recruitment officer. Doesn't have removal, or I think he would have used it, so we're just going to get in there. It is a little bit risky, because if he takes out our Brutal Cathar, there isn't a whole lot we can do. Plays a Siege Veteran. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Match 2. Match 2, baby. Bring it on. Sprite. Ick. Ick. This looks fine. I'd like a third land, but I think we can make it work. Okay, we start with the beach. It's a bummer that that wasn't swapped. Well, we'll pass the turn. Impulse. Flashing a Cathar Commando. I could probably just check him right now, to be honest. Alright, plays a Haughty Djinn. Well, we saw that coming. We're just gonna have to kill it. Well, we saw that coming. We're just gonna have to kill it. Do we have a way to kill it? Not really. That's a bummer. Guess we're just gonna try and get out our value and make it so he can't swing in without us cracking back for more. That's a rough one. Got Brutal Cathar, but I mean, he surely has a way to stop it. Ooh, he let it in. Interesting. He's gonna thirst. At this point, it's all about landing a board so big that if he swings in with the Djinn, we crack back for way more. The Brute being on the field so we can flip him whenever we want is pretty huge. Another Haughty. Another naughty Haughty. Ooh, that's ballsy. That is a ballsy move, Carlos. He's gonna shore up. Shore up. Sure. It's better than him getting rid of it. That's for sure. Do we say go, let the Cathar flip? We probably have to, right? Well, we'll have to discard if we do. Let's do this. Pass turn. The biggest problem is we have mostly pain lands right now, which sucks because we actually just pared down our pain lands to only having 5 in the whole deck. Tolarian Terror. I think we just play this guy out. Protect the negotiators. I think we just have to let Rule Cathar flip. Grab. I don't know, I guess another Evolved Sleeper. We're just not hitting any of our answers. And that's a huge problem. He's super out of gas, which is nice. Do we have to block one of these? I don't think so. We can do a sneaky block at some point. Blow him out. Finally a land. If we swing in, we can get through for 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tolarian Terror would eat something. But we could Zephyr Sentinel to save it. Theoretically. I'm going to do this. I'm going to play it a little safe here. He's not going to block it. Because we can give it Death Touch. We'll play another one. Your go. And then I'm going to play a Zephyr Sentinel. At the very least, we have a chump blocker. At the best, we eat a Haughty-Djinn. That's going to flip, isn't it? Ah, fuck, we lose anyway. Alright, mono blue. I'm here for you, mono blue. All of their removal is bounce, so things that are bouncing our own stuff isn't going to be good. Any kind of early aggression or ways to stop their control is going to be good. think this will be good. We'll keep one Emperor in and the Urtai, because they can be good. But we want to mostly cut our top end because we want to stay super efficient. We need all 4 Void Wrens. Although it doesn't deal with slip out the back or shore up, which is a little problematic, but it can get through half of their protection, so. We'll be on the play. We will keep this. Hopefully draw it into a really nice 2-drop. Most likely wishful thinking. Hello. Delver. Alright, play out the tower. Pass turn. If it flips, we Fading Hope it. Go ahead and use up your shore up. Do it. It's the make disappear. Well, we will Cathar while you're out of mana. We can just untap with that Cathar still there. We'd be in really good shape. I don't think that's going to happen. But if it does, it'd be pretty good. Well, there we go. Alright, at this point we just protect the Cathar. I'm not going to get greedy and try and land the Gavany Dawnguard. None of that. Come on, Carlos. Counter that. Hit for 3. End the turn. Considers. He's probably looking for his 3rd land drop. I think we got him this game. It's pretty tough to win on the draw against Mono Blue, and that's what's going to be happening in game 3. Alright, slam another land. Hold up Urtai. Swing for 4. Hit for 4. End the turn. 3-turn clock. Impulse. Sure. At this point, I think he needs to land a big creature. Sure. We will Fading Hope it. End the turn. Tempting, tempting. Sure. Yeah, this game's in the bag. Hitting his lands. Can't believe he put away an island. He's done that twice. So at this point, I think the tempo advantage Urtai brings us, just gets us there. Sure. Gotta play it slow and steady, I think. If we were to play out like our Urtai, for example, let me think. Let me think. Sure. We're ahead on the board, so like we just need to stay ahead. If we were to play out our Urtai to kill the Delver, and they stopped it, they could just easily bounce our Brute and put us in a really bad position because we'd be out of mana to protect the Brute. Essence Scatter. Sure. Shore up. First strike damage. He says shore up. We say Urtai. Now if he bounces it, we don't have to give him a card, and his aberration's off the board. And we still have a 3/2 body on the field. Do we destroy or do we counter the shore up? I think we just destroy, right? Because if we counter the shore up, he can draw the card and then still Fading Hope. If we destroy and he Fading Hopes, he doesn't draw the card. Our defenses are down though for the Brute, which is a problem. You're an idiot. Alright, he has to block the 3/2, or he's dead. Goes to 1, end the turn, reflip our guy. super tempting to put Dawn Guard on the field, but flipping the Brute is more important. Yeah. Nada goose egg, the big donut. Any changes? I don't think so. I think getting rid of most of the expensive stuff is right. The Kyode's useless since he doesn't use any removal. The Indestructible doesn't matter. Wandering Emperor can be good, but it's expensive. Just one is fine. The Urtai, same thing. I could see maybe taking out one Dawn Guard for one more Emperor. That might matter, actually. Let's do that. Everything else, I think, stays. All right, final game. This is going to be tough, guys. We're on the draw. We really, it's too good to toss, but man, we really wanted Dreams of Steel and Oil in our opening. That would have been pretty sweet. Let's pass the turn. Cathar Commando. Going big. The only one in the deck. Delver. Sure. I'm gonna offer up a trade. And the turn. Kind of surprised he took it. And scatter it. We kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. So many possibilities that are tempting here. I think we're gonna pass. Hold up Wandering Emperor. No. That's not happening. That is not happening, sir.
Run away. You'll be
Swing in one, hold up Fading Hope. If he counters our Fading Hope, we get to untap and play like a Cathar or a Void Rend, so if we can just keep getting value out of the Wandering Emperor, we should be fine. Swing 3. I'm not putting counters on them yet because he's probably going to bounce.
May your blade strike true.
Do we put out the Brutal Cathar? Dude, I swear you made Gavany Dawnguard popular. Just played against it in best of 1 and it wrecked me. Maybe. Hopefully. Do I put Brutal Cathar out to die, or do I hold up everything else? I think I just hold up everything else. Thirst, sure. If you don't answer that thing, it's just so much value. Yes. Especially in a deck like this, where you can manipulate the day-night cycle to such a calculated degree. Like, the opponent kind of can't stop us from, you know, going day-night or whatever. So we're going to play the adversary to phase out the Djinn. And if he counters the adversary, that leaves us up to either Void Rend or Fading Hope. And if he counters that, we just Brutal Cathar on our turn. I'm having a great evening, Gringo. Thank you so much for stopping by and wishing us well. I think he's worried. I think he's worried. Is he going to bounce the adversary? 9 damage coming at him next turn.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Swing 9. He's gonna consider. Sure. He's gonna Fading Hope that guy. That's fine. Personally, I think that was the wrong one. I think it should have been one of the Vigilance dudes, but is what it is. Get him to 9. So many possibilities. We're going to do this because we want another attacking creature next turn. We have 2 Fading Hopes on his turn to get rid of the Djinn. And if he manages to get through both of them, then we Void Rend on our turn when we untap. Fading Hope. Goodbye, Naughty Haughty. He's gonna make disappear it. Fading Hope. He's gonna make disappear it again. Kills our Wandering Emperor. Still have lethal on the board, so he's got to have some kind of removal. Oh, we win. Good night.
It's all in the reflexes.
Yeah, I love it, Orange. I do love it. It just comes out of nowhere. No one sees it coming. Partially because you're using cards that, like, people underestimate incredibly. By the time they realize the value you can get off it, it's insane. Not even just the Dawn Guard, but, like, the Brutal Cathar. Putting the Brutal Cathar out on a board where you don't eat anything, they, like, scoff at it. And they ignore it. It's almost like they completely forget that it can do a turn cycle, day, night, night, day, and eat something else. It's like they almost act like it's never going to happen because it barely ever actually happens in other decks that use it. But in this deck, we manipulate the day-night cycle so well that it's like we barely ever don't do it. By the time they realize that, it's over. That is a lot of land. We're going to try it, though. Start with the beach. Son of a beach. Oh god. Even more land. This isn't good, guys. And it's another fucking mono blue deck. Ugh, this many lands against mono blue is bad. Very, very bad. I think we gotta hold on to this to cycle, if I'm being completely honest. End the turn. Keep our mana open, keep him guessing. End of turn, we cycle, we untap, we have enough for Wandering Emperor. We make sure to hold on to Iganjo. It is uncounterable removal for Haughty Djinn, so that's nice. Alright, Shipwreck Marsh. End the turn. We want him to get greedy, go to play a Haughty Djinn, thinking that he'll have the mana to counter after the Haughty Djinn lands, and then in response to the Haughty Djinn, we flash in the Wandering Emperor, and then he's 1 mana short of countering it because the Haughty Djinn hasn't resolved yet. That's the play we want to make. Show me the Haughty Djinn. Thank you.
Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
Now we Brutal Cathar. We hope he uses up his mana to stop the Brutal Cathar, but it's not something that gets rid of the Haughty Djinn. Because we want to Iganjo it. Oh, we don't have enough mana for all of that. So if he has counter spells, Iganjo is better. But that requires us to attack first and put our guys at risk. If he's got things like Shore Up, or Slip Out the back, I guess either one of those and our guys will get through, right? Or we'll kill it.
Remember your training.
would you like to block? Oh, there's one threat gone. We are running out of gas, but we're playing the cards we're dealt as well as we can. Main phase impulse. Woof. I think we're gonna Trojan horse a Brutal Cathar into play. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna eat the damn thing. Swing 3. I mean, yeah, he can bounce our Brutal Cathar. But he still needs another answer where it comes back down. Dissipate. We're going to Trojan horse it into play. He's going to think it's a play mistake. We don't have the mana for the ward. Nope. Never mind. He's getting a bit wiser. Try to go wider. No attacks. We are going to need a little something something to pull this off. We were flooded really bad this game, and the only reason we're even hanging on is because we ended up getting our value engine here. We lose the 1/1 and be able to crack back for 6. That seems fine to me. Takanuma. Do we Takanuma Brutal Cathar? Maybe, but if we Takanuma, I think we do it at the end of his turn. We want him to incentivize bouncing our reinforcements. So we stack up the counters on the reinforcements.
Strike fast and strike hard.
That's unfortunate. Flash in a Zephyr Sentinel. It's our only chance. See if this guy's actually worth it in the deck. Seems it. We get him to 8. We got a flyer. I think we'll hold up both of these. End the turn. Do we need back Brutal Cathar, or do we need Resolute reinforcements in play? I guess it's Resolute reinforcements so that we can chump block. Seems pretty okay to me. We are pretty wide. Don't know if he could deal with everything. We'll make another dude.
May your blade strike true.
Swing with all the boys. He's gonna Fading Hope. Well, we're gonna try and do it this way. That's the one it's hitting, right? Yeah, just the one. End the turn. I don't think there's anything he can do. Alright, we got him. Alright, let me see what version of Mono Blue this is. We've got Shore Up, Fading Hope, Rona's Vortex. Make Disappear and Dissipates. So I don't think he's running Slip Out the Backs. Which is kind of nice. He's running more counter spells. Which I think Void Rend helps with. That's awesome, Izzy. Glad to hear it. I think this is the version we want. The one Cathar Commando needs to be there with the 3 Hermits and the 4 reinforcements so that we have 8 preferable 2-drops on curve. We can play the Adversary on 2, but we'd prefer to save that until we have 4 mana. So having 8 other good cards we can get out on 2 is pretty important. So I think the one Cathar Commando is fine since we only have 3 Hermits. Also, between the 4 Cathars and the 2 Dawn Guards, even if we go down to only 2 Dawn Guards, it still gives us 6 things that abuse the day-night cycle, which means we should get one of them. 6 is that magic number. Should get one of them by turn 4. And, that should be fine. This is a little bit greedy, but we're on the draw. And honestly, if we just slam out a bunch of flyers early and then back it up with Protecting the Negotiators, we might be okay. I'm going to try it. Decline. Pass the turn. Respond to the impulse with a Resolute Reinforcements. Since he's not getting to scry or stack his deck with the impulse, he has the best chance possible in this deck of not hitting a non-creature. He did, because chances are still better he does. But out of all the possible turns, he could not hit one. That one was most likely. If he had played something like some version of Opt or something where he was able to look at the top card, that would have caused some problems. Alright, we'll swing 2. We'll wait until he tries to play something at end of turn, and then we'll Void Rend the Aberration. Shit. That wasn't what I expected. If he doesn't completely tap out, we're not going to waste the Void Rend. Instead, we'll try to flash in a Spectral Adversary and get him to deal with that on his turn, or else we block and trade with the Aberration. Neo 2 is a great game, is he? Don't think he has a 1-mana counterspell. So we're going to do this. I could be wrong. He might have sided them in. If we wait for it to come in and we try to Void Rend it, he just slips out the back. So, very important to do it that way. Alright. We're pretty well set up, to be honest. He swings, we Spectral Adversary. If he's got an answer for the adversary, we just do another one. But if he doesn't have an answer to the adversary, it's even better, because we get to just exile the Aberration this turn, put an extra counter on the adversary, and just race him. Unless he's got Shore Up. Shore Up would be pretty good. But even if he has Shore Up, then we can just block. So maybe he just had Make disappear. Alright, I mean, it still gets phased. Still gets phased, my friend. And we're just going to do the same damn thing next turn. Swing 3. I've played it a ton, Izzy. I am not even close to beating it. I was playing it with friends, and we did a lot of side content along the way. So we're probably only like, I don't know, 10 hours into the story. But we probably played it for like 40 hours. Well, on the turn. We're currently winning this race. Even without tricks, we're ahead on life and have the same amount of power on the field as him. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. He wants to play something big, I assume. Terror. Well. We try to kill the terror, he just slips out the back, right? So maybe we have to do that when he goes to attack with it. Six. I'm gonna do it this way. If he uses his mana to stop the terror this time, Either way, we get in for 6. We've got 2 flyers. Like, I think we're just too far ahead on tempo. Rotten Rogue Cutter is really fun. I forget what I was using. It's been a while since I played it. I want to say like, probably like 2 years. Eight. Do your thing. Do your thing. Terror. 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. What? You're gonna let me? Okay. Okay, you need 2 removal spells. Those 2 cards need to both be removal spells. One of them is... What about the other one? Oh, right. The slip out the back. I forgot he can slip out the back our creatures. I forgot all about that, to be honest. That was a misplay. That was a misplay. Well then you should be playing Abzan, Izzy, so that you can use Halo Fountain. Play first. This is weird, but we'll go for it. Oh, he mulliganed. It's good for us, I guess. Dude, Halo Fountain would be insane. Lead with the Shipwreck Marsh. We'll go Caves of Koilos. Pass turn. See, I could have done it on my own turn to make sure it gets it into play. But the thing is, if he's got the Aberration, then I want to play this one. And if he doesn't, then I want to play this one. And if he stops it, then on our turn we just get to eat it with a Brutal Cathar. So it's not like the worst ever. Perfect. Alright, trade with the Aberration. We're going to play Fortified Beachhead. We're going to reveal the Cathar. We're going to play the Cathar. Trojan Horse the Cathar out. He most likely leaves it alone and prioritizes getting some board presence online. Ooh, main phase Thirst. That is rough, man. That is rough. We're gonna take advantage of the fact that he's tapped out and play another Brutal Cathar. And then next turn, we're just going to play nothing and let him flip into 3/3s. And then we're going to be in a damn good position. Impulsing. Oof. Impulse, thirst, impulse. It's pretty rough, man. It's pretty rough. Well, we'll swing 4. Hold up our other stuff. Good old Karn. Doing all the things. He wants to Fading Hope, my guy. That's fine. That's fine. We still got one of them. That's why getting the second one down was important. So that if he did have some bounce, we'd be able to deal with at least one of them. Well, this is sick. We'll do this, and if he counters it, he flips our Brute, and his terror goes away. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, and we top deck Protect the Negotiators, which means we can protect our Negotiator. End the turn. Flip him. Flippy dippy dip. No. That won't be happening. That will not be happening. What's going on, Infernal? Welcome to the chat. Okay, I guess it is happening. But he's out of gas, so I mean, we want to top deck a land. A land lets us play a Brutal Cathar, it gets countered, and then we play another Brutal Cathar and still have 2 mana left over for the ward. Well, we have to hope he doesn't have a 1 mana answer here. Alright, it's gone. We'll swing 1. Get him down to 11. You got an awesome Door to Nothingness deck. I believe it. He's considering. He's looking for more bounce, I assume. But more than likely what he's going to end up having to do is just playing out a big threat. Like another big threat to stave us off. But the problem is he'll have no mana left over. Not really. Alright, we're going to let it flip. We're in a pretty good position, I think. Terror, sure. Alright, kill the terror. Gamma reinforcements. Dooba-dooba-dooba-doo-doo-doo-ba-doo-doo. He could bounce it at instant speed. I guess he's not. Alright, well. Do we want to keep them as brutes? Yeah, he can't touch them. So I don't want a double spell. I don't even care that he has a Delver. If he tries to target my brutes, he dies. That's all that matters. Is there a channel point award where you could look at my list on stream? Yeah, I could have won with a fortified beachhead, that's true. I wanted to play it safe, though. Alright, boys and girls. It's game time. We're 3-0. Don't you shake your head at me, Mr. TV. Fingon. Fingon TV. That's what you get. We're just waiting. Argon? I have to defeat an entire element?
Everyone in this room is now dumber.
I know. We'll keep this. This looks like a great hand, actually. Our opponent's mulliganing. We'll play Deserted Beach. Underground River, pass the turn. Probably just play Cathar Commando here. Scabba-dabba-dabba. Do it like this. Yeah, that looks fine. Swing 3. End the turn. In case he tries to play removal, we'll hold up Zephyr Sentinel. End of turn, we'll flash in Resolute Reinforcements. Alright. You got it. We'll have to offer the trade with the Cathar Commando here. And he's going to take it. Good for us. Alright, play out the Dawn Guard. Try to start getting some value. Yeah, Misery's Shadow is insane. Absolutely insane. Do we want to offer the trade for the Flesh Gorger? Probably not. Pass the turn. Hold up, protect the Negotiators and Zephyr Sentinel. Grab a dude. Grab a dude. Swing. Invoke Despair? Do it. Do it. Oh god, I dare you. No blocks. Do it. He's thinking hard. Graveyard Trespasser. We can counter that. It's better than having to kill it later and pay the ward. He doesn't have enough mana left to pay the ward of Gavin Gongard. Evolved Sleeper or Brutal Cathar? I guess Brutal Cathar is probably better right now. Swing 6. We are racing. It's probably got removal now, though. Shieldred. We will draw. It is a land. This looks good to me. Pass turn. We've got the Wandering Emperor. Aw. We whiffed. This is the key turn of the game here. Invoke Despair. Do I counter it with Urtai? I think yes. No, you can draw one card. That's it. Come at me, bro. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Gotta play it safe, though. We gotta keep this a Moonrage Brute. Can't double spell. Because we can block the Flesh Gorger with a Brute and a token and kill it before it even does damage and doesn't gain him any life. Pass turn. We had to hold up Wandering Emperor. If he doesn't swing, we do have to deal with the Shieldred pretty quickly here. Got to deal with the Shieldred pretty quickly here.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming. Show them how we greet our enemies. Strike fast and strike hard.
Got some ideas here. One, two, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so our two options are we could play out the Dawnguard and the Commando to double spell, flip the Brute, eat the Shieldred. But that leaves us susceptible to removal. But I have to assume if he had removal, he would have used it. The other option is we hold up Zephyr Sentinel, we chump block with Urtai, flash in the Zephyr Sentinel, return Urtai to our hand, and then replay it and kill Shieldred. I think that version is safer. So I think that's the version we're going to do. End the turn. Come on, Argon. My defenses are down. Do the thing. Come on in, the water is fine. Is another Flesh Gorger, sure. Doesn't attack. Does not attack. Oh. We're gonna have to just do this. Cut down? He was holding on to a cut down the whole time? Shit. That's a bummer. That might cost us the game. I did not see that coming. Well, no, now we get to do this. And this. Never mind, we win. Oh my god, we can hold up Spectral Adversary too. Dude, this is nuts. Alright, we're gonna go wide.
Let your blade do the talking.
We're gonna swing in with just the Sentinel. We're gonna end the turn. Because we get to flip. And I don't think you can come back at this point. It was looking a little dicey there with the Sheoldred, but we just got too much value now. Too much value. Cheer up, Sleepy Jean. Another Flesh Gorger. A very big Flesh Gorger. Let's see. We're going to do some absolute shenanigans right now. Are you ready for this? To get a counter. Zephyr Sentinel. Soldier to get a counter. Replay the Cathar Commando. Oh my god. We got some shenanigans right now.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Let's do some shenanigans. He can block with all the Flesh Gorgers if he wants. But we've got Kyode. You're gonna die. Think. Yeah, so it won't die because it has indestructible. He does gain some life. But that's okay. We can block one Flesh Gorger with a commando, and then sack it to kill the other one. We will take 3, but 3 is fine. He's drawing cards. He's drawn cards. Here. Here. 3 blockers. Yes. We will pay 3 life. Because we're going to take the 3 anyway, except he doesn't gain the life. Seems pretty good. Game 2. Game 2 against the Mono Blackie. He's got a lot of ward. We might want to bring in some Void Rens. But I don't know, man. Everything here seems really good for us against this deck. Everything seems really good. I think we can actually cut the Urtai here for a Void Rend. And 1 commando for a second Void Rend. But I think that's all we want to do. Even though Urtai was good in that last game, typically we don't want to let him draw a card in a deck like that. I think I'd rather just Void Rend and be done with it. We still mostly want the commandos because they're great on curve and they can trade well. And in some instances we want to kill their Flesh Gorger. But they don't have a lot of artifacts to hit, so I'm okay to go down to 3. Get those 2 Void Rens in there. Get those 2 Void Rens. Two tap lands. We are on the draw, though. I think on the draw we can keep this. It's a little oof. We definitely want to hit a land, especially if it's an untapped land. But it is what it is. Yeah, I think he's gonna be too quick here. That is unfortunate. Pass turn. If he taps out first, that'd be pretty sweet. Did. Ooh, he did. Does he have a cut down? That's the question. If he has a cut down, then it doesn't matter. Okay. Either way, we needed to get the cut down out of his hand, so it wasn't awful. It just wasn't good. Do we Brutal Cathar? I think we have to Brutal Cathar. Reset the sleeper. Because chances are he's going to kill the Cathar anyway this turn. So the only difference between taking the sleeper and the Gix is now the sleeper's set back. And he has to invest mana to get it pumped up again. I mean, he's gonna swing. This is rough. This is super rough. Well, we'll pass the turn. Was it the one with the weaponized warfare or mechanized warfare or whatever? That card is pretty sick. Alright, do we Void Rend Gix? Or do we Resolute Reinforcement? Chump block 2 creatures. Don't think we stand a chance if we just chump block this turn. He'll have to pump and spend his entire turn pumping to get us to 1. Still won't kill us, and he won't be able to play anything else. Granted, 1 invoke and we're just toast. Right, and that's probably gonna happen. Man, if only I had been able to Resolute Reinforcements sooner. If I had a token creature on there that could eat the invoke, I could play Wandering Emperor, eat his sleeper, gain 2 life, and then have the Emperor and a token out. This is fucking brutal. Alright, pass turn. We have a couple different plays here, and it all depends how he lines up his turn. Fuck, he's got the land. Resolve. Invoke Despair. No Invoke Despair. Okay. That is all sorts of screwing me up. That is all sorts of screwing me up. Cuts down my Resolute Reinforcements. Okay. See, we have to hold up Protect the Negotiators in case he has Invoke. And we can't just slam the Wandering Emperor early because we need to be able to catch him by surprise and minus to gain some life. in the turn. Make him pay 3 with Protect the Negotiators. Or I can make him pay 2 and then make him pay 2. But then we don't have a blocker. Sure.
Run away. You'll be safer.
Do you actually have a response to that? Oh, fuck. I did not see that coming.
Done.
I forgot about that ability. Okay, well, read the fucking cards, Richard. Maybe we do want that Urtai back in. The body is worth a lot. The body is worth a lot. Alright, alright, alright. Come on, Argon. We don't have much of a sideboard for this matchup because we should be good by default for this matchup. Man, he really doesn't know what to do, huh? One second, guys. Alright. Playing first. What is this fucking hand? Mulligan. This is not good. This is not good. At least we can play our 2-drop on 2, and then play another 2-drop on 3 if we don't get into a land. I've seen worse. Oh, he fucked up. Oh. Maybe he didn't fuck up. Marsh. Pass turn. Feel like we trick them into spending mana and then we Void Rend. Go on. Oh, okay. Sure. Fine with that. My turn, you say. We will Cathar Commando. We will offer a trade. Slam the Dawn Guard. Okay, it's a pretty good curve, tempo-wise. Gonna cut down the commando, that's fine. We need to get rid of the cut down at some point. He swings in with the sleeper, we let it through. We untap with the Dawn Guard, we're good. Nope. Gonna grasp it. It's not bad. But is it good enough? Guess we'll find out. Pass to attackers. Well, we'll do the thing. Eat the sleeper.
You're just underwhelming. You are not much of a roadblock.
It's a little tricky because we don't have any creatures to protect the Emperor right now. Oh, he's just gonna soul transfer it.
Guess that's it then.
Alright, well. Sure. Oh, we'll kill it. Pass turn. It's to 4. Play Shieldred. We will counter it. We will slam the Cathar Commando. Nice. I don't even think we want to wait, if I'm being completely honest. I think we want to get in for an extra point of damage, build up the loyalty, keep up the ability to exile something if we need to. Alright, well, we nerf his Invoke Despair a little bit. Not the worst ever. End the turn. We are definitely on the back foot, though. Fading Hope it. Scry into something. That was a good play. We got rid of a land that was going to be a dead card. Cost him 3 life. Got his removal spell gone. And still get to flash out our Cathar Commando. keep applying pressure. Oh, and now we get the adversary, which means the next time he tries to kill it, we can protect it. So right now, boom. You will not be killing the commando, thank you. Okay. Still. We're catching up from our huge card disadvantage. Swing in. Let's play the Dawn Guard. We won't be able to flip for a while, but we've got pressure on the board. Sick. Do we hold up the Cathar? No, because he's so out of gas. We just play it as the 3-3, and if he gets down a blocker, we still got lethal. If he gets down 2 blockers, we still got lethal. Good game. Whoo! I definitely had fucking luck that game. But I also scryed a land away, so it wasn't complete luck. Got so lucky there. We were in a bad spot for sure. Alright, we're up to 5 packs and 2,500 coins. Let's keep it going. Let's see what we can do. Doing the damn thing. Alright, we'll play first. This is good enough. I'd like a 3rd land, but starting to feel like a broken record. I always feel that way. Alright, do we play the sleeper and hide the reinforcement? Or do we show him the reinforcement and then it's not a surprise? I think we just play the sleeper. To be honest. He's like, Evolved Sleeper and Fortified Beachhead in the same deck? What are you doing? Yeah, don't worry about it. Play the game. Tenacious Underdog. We got a 3rd land. I'm just gonna slam the Dawn Guard, to be honest. I could have swung and then pumped him if he blocked and all that, but he gets value off the underdog dying, and he wants our sleeper gone, so that felt really bad. Let's get the Dawn Guard on the field. Now is the hardest point in the game to kill it. This is our best chance to let it survive a turn cycle. And then we can hold up, protect the negotiators. Yeah, orange. Skyfisher Spider is sick. It's even sicker with a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Card's bananas. The fact that it gives you life when it dies is just super pushed. He doesn't know what to do. Alright, he knows what to do. He's lucky. He's lucky he did it right now. I gotta think. I gotta think real hard. We need to just race the underdog. We don't want to trade with it. I'm going to do it this way. If we can just get to a point where we're barely winning the race, we can hold up Protect the Negotiators and be in a pretty good spot. Pass the damage. How about no? I like that. I like no. I like no a lot. But we still have to race. We still have to race. If we can get to 4 mana, then we don't have to race. But we don't know how long it's going to take us to do that, so we still have to race. Can't kill Rafine with the Wandering Emperor until we get to 5. That's not good. No blocks, we go to 10. Alright. We swing with you. We put him at 10. We wait until he swings, tries to put the counters on the underdog. We exile the underdog. If he's smart, he will target his own Rafine. Alright, we get to blow him out a bit here. No knives for you. Unless he's got a counterspell. He could have a counterspell. There's one in the yard.
Feel the energy of battle.
Okay, we cut off the knives. Unless he's got some weird tech in there, like hexproof at instant speed.
My judgment is final.
Hits us for 1. What's he gonna do? Plays a tap land. Assume he kills our big evolve sleeper.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Hey, thanks for the follow, New Jersey. I love New Jersey. I miss New Jersey. Plays a Denic. He plays a Denic. Well, we will
We've got the edge of
swing
this
in.
fight.
He doesn't block, right? So we hold up our mana. We end the turn. Next turn we could have lethal if he's not careful. Does he swing at Wandering Emperor? I assume so. With both of them. Alright. We can't stop the connive at all, so we're going to let him finish his connive before we decide what to do. Most likely we flash in a Resolute Reinforcements, and then a Zephyr Sentinel, returning it to our hand. And then we block Rafine with the Zephyr Sentinel, and Dennick with the token, or something like that. Or we could just let it die. Crack back for the win. Yeah. No blocks.
Try not to miss me.
See what he plays. He needs one more black for Invoke. Does he target our Evolve Sleeper? He doesn't. Well, if that's the case, I'm just going to play these guys. Probably going to kill the sleeper before it can untap. Okay. That works. Let's swing. We can save one of our dudes with the Zephyr Sentinel. We've got lethal right now, which means he has to interact. Gonna go for the throat. We're gonna bounce him to our hand. Do we hit him for 5 instead of 4? Pump up the sleeper, or do we hold up the Zephyr Sentinel? I think we hold up the Zephyr Sentinel. End the turn. We can chump block Dennick, and then in response return the Zephyr Sentinel to our hand so he doesn't gain any life. If he doesn't do anything, we can just Brutal Cathar. Next turn. We could Zephyr Sentinel, just return like Resolute Reinforcements, recast it to get another token, something like that. Yeah, he's gonna try and gain some life. Figured as much. No life for you. 0 life for you. And now we win. Unless you have more. You could have more. He's got a Dennick in the yard at least. AO is not gonna do it for you, buddy. Oh, wait. Urgh, I forgot. I forgot it's night. I got a little too zealous. Well, I guess we'll just do it like this. Eat the AO and hope he's out of removal. Seemed like he was out of removal, so unless he top decked it, I think we might be okay. Yeah, I completely forgot it was night. I was getting so ahead of myself with that Brutal Cathar. I thought we had the game. I still think we have the game, but it's not definite. If he has removal for the Cathar, then he's definitely still in this fucker. We don't really care about our life total. We just have to let Dennick through. Be able to crack back. He's trying to dig for removal while still having a blocker. No blocks. Go to 7. Shieldred. This is very tricky. Very, very tricky. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I am giving the fuckers death touch. If you block. If you don't, I'm holding up the mana for the things in my hand. It's your choice, man. This is actually a very tricky decision for him. Alright, he's just going to take it. We're going to pump it once. Put him at 3. End the turn. Alright. Brute is flipped. We've got all sorts of protection. You can't even really target the Brute with removal, or he goes to 2. He's thinking hard. He's eating down that clock, though. We've got 4 more minutes than him. At this point, he's going to lose to timeout. Plays a Dennick, sure. Double spell? No double spell. Didn't seem like he had anything at instant speed. do we just play the Zephyr Sentinel? It's so friggin' tempting. How many soldiers do we have? Do we tap Beachhead to give everyone +1/+1 and just win? He's got 4 blockers. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna take 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not a soldier. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Orange. It's tricky, though. He clearly blocks my 2 flyers with his flyers. He blocks the first striker with Shieldred. And he blocks the 3-1 with Denick, right? And then we go 6, 7, but he gains 4. He's at 2, and all of our shit is dead, and he gets his AO back. So I actually don't think we can get that crazy yet. As much as it pains me. We have to just do this. Okay. So that's 1. I would just block with both Dennicks, because then you can bring one of them back, and it's like you're only losing 1 creature, and since there's no first strike involved, you know for sure you gain the life and go up to 9. That's what I would do. Do we want to draw a card? Do we want to play a Resolute Reinforcements? We definitely don't want to draw a card. Alright. All we have to do is survive and win next turn. No big deal. No big deal. He's at 11 life. Yeah. I wasn't really serious about the draw. I realized that right before I said it. There's a Denick. Come on, double spell, double spell, double spell. Don't be a pussy. We're not going to survive another turn, so we cannot hold this to double spell. Unfortunately. Well, no, we could survive a turn, because if we double spell and eat the Sheoldred, then the Sheoldred won't kill us. But also, if we fortified Beachhead, he blocks here, takes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage, goes to 1! God damn it. If we have this out and we fortified Beachhead, he'll go to 1. Pass turn. No! Fuck! I made the wrong decision, guys. I made the wrong decision. Our only chance is if he fucks up and double spells. Which he didn't do. Damn it, the ability's already on the stack, right? So if I phase out the Sheoldred now, it doesn't matter. That's funny too, because that would have won us the game. Oh, so fucking close, dude. So fucking close. Alright, he's got a lot of spot removal. He's got make disappears. And then he's leveraging the big bombs. Rafine's, Sheoldred's, wedding announcements. I think our deck is really primed to do well against his. I don't feel like there's very much I would take out. Killing Sheoldred is the most important thing. We'd possibly want a Void Rend for that. But I don't feel like there's anything else we would want to take out for the Void Rend. Nope. The deck's supposed to be good at mono black. I have to keep reminding myself that. It's built in a way where the main deck version of it is kind of pretty good against that deck without sideboarding, which is why the sideboard isn't tailored to work well against it. Alright, we'll play first. We'll keep this. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful. Underdog, sure. We're gonna bounce that underdog. Shattered Sanctum is good. We get our 4th land for Emperor, and we get another land that isn't a pain land. So we can slam the Dawn Guard, start getting value off of it. Does he kill the Dawn Guard? He could spend his entire turn right now killing the Dawn Guard if he wanted to. He does. See, this guy's smart. He understands how important that card can be. I don't want to hold up Emperor and then just slam it and get a creature out of it, because we need to save it as removal, I think. So I'm going to put a Cathar out to die. Trojan horse it, so to speak. Let's see if we can work some magic. Well then. Well then. Do we play out Takanuma? I think we play out Takanuma. Pass turn. If he's got Invoke, he needs to play it pre-combat, or else he doesn't have the 4th black mana. If he does, we Fading Hope our own Brute, I think. Although, I don't know. Him drawing an extra card also feels bad. I don't think he'd be thinking about it that hard. No counterspell from ya boy. Goodbye, Shio.
Almost sad to see you go.
We gotta play fast now. It might come down to time, and I kinda caught up. It's one spell.
I won't let Kamigawa fill my family.
Resolve. Are you gonna play another spell?
Now this is a juicy secret.
He is gonna play another spell. Sick. Double spell, we get to eat something. Bye. Another blue is good. Uptick here. Swing 3. End the turn. Does he have the removal? Because we cannot trigger our Spectral Adversary yet. Our only other blue land is a tap land we had to play last turn. Best we can do is Fading Hope it.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
It's the best we can do. thinking hard, man. He's going through a lot of time. Okay, that's fine. Are you gonna double spell? You're not gonna double spell. Okay.
Guards, to me.
We have a lot of targets right now.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
Artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Sure. Pay it. Autopay. Autopay. Phase out you. Do we want to phase out our 2/2? Probably not. Submit one. Alright. No life for you. No exile for you. None of that bullshit. If you double spell, I get to eat your guy. And then smash you for 11. No blocks.
I'm never done for good.
We don't want to trade with this guy because we get to eat it. So if we keep our Wandering Emperor around, we don't have a lot of value we can get off that unless we really drag the game out. And we're giving up the ability to eat a creature. Okay, he did double spell, I believe. Right? Yeah. You moron.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Attack you. Do we attack Kaito? Or do we just swing at his head? If we attack Kaito, he can't make a 1/1.
I'll be back.
Pass the turn, flip it again. He probably has removal now though, which is sad. But if we're a little bit lucky... Go ahead and draw a card. I could have Fading Hoped, but I feel like it's way more important to Fading Hope the Brute. We're so low on board presence, we can't afford for him to get rid of it and get all of his guys back and not at least try to replay it and regain that value. He's thinking real hard. Sure. He draws. I've actually got a really techie play lined up if he does try to kill the Brute. Alright, my turn. My turn. Do we just go for the throat? I think we just gotta go for the throat. Pay it. Oh wait, it can't be countered, right? It's okay, I got a trick. Got a trick. Okay. Does mean we don't get through for any damage. But he doesn't get his AO back. Unfortunately, we are out of blue, so we can't use our Protect the Negotiators. That's really the only big problem with this game, is we just didn't get enough blue. We only had one for a long time.
I know something.
And then the turn we really needed a second one, we had a tapped land. And we finally got 3, but we need more than that. Wedding announcement. Denick. Okay, I mean, we're gonna eat the Denick. 2 Protect the Negotiators. Guess we're just coming in. And we're just gonna counterspell everywhere. We can swing for lethal next turn if we counterspell everything. And if he attacks. Theoretically. We make 1/1s with the Protect the Negotiators. And the Brute will either get to eat something else because he double spells, or stay a 4/4 instead of a 3/3. They can get in for more damage. That's fine. We don't care about that. Whatever he draws, we can count him.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
I guess he's trying to just keep a blocker. Invoke. Show me invoke. Do it. Do it. Do it. Close enough. Eat everything. Eat everything. Eat everything. Eat everything. Eat everything. Fucking brutal Cathar. Whoo! Game 3. Game 3. All we have to do is play fast and muck up the board and he'll run out of time. Which isn't really how I want to win.
If it bleeds,
But
we can kill it.
I'm not giving up the game, so... Play fast. Let him run out his clock. My clock is at 11:25. Our commando. The beach. We just want it out there. You know what this deck does. We can manipulate the day-night cycle so that it eats Rafine on a turn when we have the mana to pay the ward. Next turn, we either Brutal Cathar and we do play the ward, or we can hold up Urtai and let things flip. Depends what he plays. But he's running out his clocks, so... Godspeed you, Black Emperor. Alright, hits me for 1. He understands the threat of the Brutal Cathar. Alright, well, we're gonna swing for sure. I think the right play is to try to Brutal Cathar here. Even though he might get it back. He'll have to spend his turn killing the Cathar. He won't be able to swing with the Rafine and connive. It's not awful. Underdog. Uptick, put a counter on, give it first strike.
Remember your training.
He can kill the Wandering Emperor if he wants, but he has to devote his entire turn to it. It's going to cost him 4 to bring back the underdog. And it won't be lethal unless... Well... No, he could swing with just the underdog and pitch something good. And keep Rafine back as a blocker if he wanted to. That's fine, though. I think we're out-tempoing him at that point. He's left with just a Rafine that's tapped. We're swinging in for 4, putting him at 11. He can't ever block with the underdog. So if we stay aggressive and race him, we can't do a lot about it.
I'm never done for.
Although he does kind of win the race because of connive. But still. Pass the turn. We're going to hold up all of our things. We'll let him attack. That's fine. We're holding up our stuff. If he tries to kill our commando, then we are flashing in the adversary to protect it. If he tries to play something nasty, we're countering it with Urtai, like Invoke Despair. Sheoldred. Does he have a counter spell? Doesn't. He doesn't. That might be it, folks. If he's got 2 mana removal, it helps. Okay, he's gonna cut it down. That's not awful.
Run
Yes.
You'll be
We'll
safe.
pay the ward.
My judgment is fun.
I don't think he can afford to just swing with the underdog and kill the Wandering Emperor. It uses up 4 of his 6 mana and 2 of his life. Okay, dude. We got a flash flyer, man.
Have much to learn.
You got a 2 mana removal spell too? No, you got that. Auto pay. Auto pay. Get you out of there. Swing 4. Okay, now he can't bring back an underdog. Ever. He has to play super defensively, and he doesn't have the time to do that. To make it bigger. What just happened? Made the creature bigger. If he slams a Sheoldred, draws a card. Oh shit. My game's crashing. It is booting up. Fuck you, FOW. Pass turn. Denick? Okay. That's fine. That's also fine. Pass turn. Yeah. We're not drawing into the best shit. A counterspell when he's super high on mana is rough. Oh, God. Stop giving us bullshit. No. God, no. Get out of here. Okay, okay. I should have blocked with all three. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, come on, dude! This is fucking bullshit. Stop feeding me, like, literally all the shit that I can't use in a row. Are you fucking kidding me? How many cards in a row were useless? 2 Protect the Negotiators, a Resolute Reinforcements, and was it 5 lands or 4 lands? That was our last 7 or 8 cards. All we needed to do was just hold them off 1 more minute. One fucking minute doing that. Well, we got to 4 wins. Not awful.
Come to your coffee. It's coffee, but it's easier than coffee. And if you know Capricorn, you know that he likes his brew. And I ain't just talking about decks, I'm also talking about coffee. Look at all these kinds of coffees. You simply take off the thing, put it in the thing, add some stuff. Easy coffee. It's the GOAT. Now, yeah, put it in the coffee pot. It's, oh my gosh, you're so happy. Drink the coffee, order the coffee. It's super cheap coffee, super easy coffee, and it's better than the Starbucks.
Thanks so much for checking out my channel. We are pushing hard for that 1,000 subscriber mark, so please consider subscribing. Hit that button. There's a circle in the middle over there. Hit that. Subscribe. Tell all your friends to do it. Thank you. Also, give this video a like so more people can see it. If you'd like more PlayStation and console game coverage, we've got that down below. And if you'd like more Magic the Gathering coverage, there's more of that somewhere off over that way. Do all the things.